Most people in Springfield don't know the oldest theater is also the newest.
As Shakespeare once said, all the world is a stage. For one man in Springfield, his life revolves around that stage. News 3's Matthew Daughtry shares the story.
While interviewing with the owner of the Legacy Theater in Springfield, I learned that it may not be historical, but its past has made it special.
It was built in 1951 as the home of the Springfield Theater Guild, and they had been doing fundraising events in the late 1940s to earn the funds to construct this building. They had a dream of creating a home for community theater in Springfield. It opened in November of 1951 until 2004. It was a home for Springfield Theater Guild, which changed their name to the Springfield Theater Center somewhere in the mid-'80s. And then the Theater Center organization left this building in 2004 to find a new home at the Center for the Arts.
As the saying goes, one man's junk is another man's treasure.
You know, they always say that you shouldn't buy real estate as an emotional decision, but that's exactly what this was. Because myself and friends of mine, all of whom we met each other doing silly things in this building, we would drive by and see it fall farther and farther into disrepair, and it just broke our heart.
When asked what their mission was, Scott's answer was in the name given to the theater.
While having, the history of this building, what we want to do is build on the feeling of the community and what the feeling is that they have for this theater as a venue, and then create our own history going forward, our own legacy.
For people like myself who grew up in this theater, Scott says that all stories of the past are welcome.
But there's nothing we like more than when someone will come in the front door and they'll get a little misty, remembering good times gone by, and the fact that they can still come here and come through those doors and enjoy those memories. That's a legacy. That's awesome.
The most important question of all is how many man-hours it took to get where they are now.
For the 3 months between April and July of 11, it was nonstop, absolute whirlwind, round the clock. In addition to our volunteer team, we didn't trust everything to the volunteers. We had 3 electrical companies in here at the same time. We had one on the roof, one in the front of house, and one on the stage. We had plumbers, we had carpenters, we had roofers. Look back at that time and just go, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who would think they could do this? Well, we've got a great philosophy here, and it's actually a quote from Walt Disney. Walt once said, sometimes it's kind of fun to do the impossible.
The purchase of this theater may have seemed impossible, but the dream of it has become that much more real. In Springfield, I'm Matthew Daughtry, News 3.
For more information about the Legacy Theater, you can go to atthelegacy.com.